Hello. Episode 8 of Lioness Season 2 begins at the Turkey-Iraq-Iran border convergence. Cody is in full camouflage, Taylor Sheridan is back, and monitoring a chopper ready to land. Joe, Bobby, Josefina, and Cruz are in tanks, and Joe is already nearing the end of her physical capabilities. They return to the US base, where we saw Joe and Josefina meet in Episode 2. When the crew tries to prepare, Joe insists on bringing a rifle with her. Remember, she was instructed in Episode 7 that she can only observe and advise. Meanwhile, Josefina's former commander thinks she's insane for flying an unfamiliar helicopter with only one door gunner and no flight plan. Cruz will accompany her, and the two pledge to talk if they complete the new assignment alive. The team is briefed. Essentially, they have around 2 hours to reach an outpost and intercept the enemy. There is some support, although it is limited or damaged in Afghanistan. The opposition is well-trained and well-equipped, practically identical to the Lionesses. The Iraqi border is only 2 miles away, but Joe has already been warned that harm must occur in Iran. The operation is officially dubbed Skyhawk. Caitlin and Brian arrive where Kyle is holed up, hoping to speak with Pablo. All of his global bank accounts, including his children's trusts, have been frozen. Caitlin clarifies that they are there to eliminate the threat to United States national security, which is technically his brother. What they seek is Pablo's trust in helping them, which they will tirelessly protect. When Pablo falters, the couple entices him with the security he has in Mexico and the freedom he has in the United States. Pablo is directed to contact Alvaro, with Caitlin and Brian requesting to meet him the next morning. They promise him $300 million up front, with more to be arranged. Meanwhile, Edwin summons the chief of staff for a briefing on a developing situation. 2 Chinese nuclear experts are en route to Isfahan nuclear base with either knowledge or supplies, thus unleashing Iran's nuclear capabilities. The president has no knowledge of this. When 4 vehicles depart the enemy outpost, everything goes. While Sheridan's character drives the equivalent of an army dune buggy across open plains, Josefina and Cruz attack the enemy convoy from above. Their chopper has been hit and is about to crash. They brace for a collision and tumble into the earth. Bobby and the on-the-ground team are sent in, while Cody is stationed at a nearby sniper base, attempting to eliminate everyone remaining from the convoy. We cut to an airfield, where Caitlin and the others are taken to meet Alvaro. Everyone is forced to get out of the car before arriving at his location, which leads to a gunfight. Pablo calms things down as the cars drive in. Brian slips a gun into Pablo's pocket, and he shoots Alvaro in the face, killing the rest of his goons with him. Pablo informs the remaining men that the cartel has a new boss and that the Chinese hostage belongs to the CIA. In Season 2 of Lioness, the squad miraculously survives, including Josephine. Cruz has survived the crash in Iran. Josefina is also alive but unable to walk. They're entirely exposed to incoming enemy vehicles, and Joe's team is called back to base. She dismisses the orders, informing Bobby that they need to arrive first. They are vastly outnumbered, resulting in a shootout before they can reach the crash scene. There's only so much Cody can do, and the rest are being destroyed. Cody orders them to retreat after destroying the opposing vehicles, leaving the snipers to take shelter. Meanwhile, they are attacked by a fresh tank. They survive, but their location is given to the enemies on the ground. They travel on foot while Joe locates the aircraft. While the unit regroups, the entire outpost prepares to attack on foot. Edwin watches as Cody tells Joe that they need to move and is encouraged to phone the president. Backup is still 5 minutes away, as more enemy soldiers arrive. The crew is shot one by one as opponents swarm in. Joe runs out of ammunition, leaving Josefina screaming in anguish. Just when circumstances look bleakest, presidential backup arrives, eliminating all enemy units in their path. Relevant ambassadors call the CIA, and Edwin advises them to let them stew. Nobody has died, but the Lionesses have sustained significant life-threatening injuries. The cleanup effort is overwhelming, leaving Joe in a condition of acute emotional distress. She breaks down in tears and later returns home. Neil is waiting for her on the doorstep, and after their prior argument, the two reconcile. Thank you for watching.